Hello, and welcome to this demonstration of my Procedural Dungeon Generator. My name is Robert Higginbotham. I've spent the last 3 years studying game development at Stoke College, and have recently completed a HNC in creative media production. I have a strong interest in procedural generation, and have experimented with its implementation into other projects in the past. My previous attempts at procedural generation utilised level streaming to piece together a map from predefined level segments. This gave me a foundational understanding of the challenges I would need to overcome to create a more sophisticated system. After some extensive research and experimentation, I decided to develop a tool that could procedurally generate and populate a dungeon. This tool utilises marching procedural generation to produce rooms. This means that each room is generated in sequence up to the maximum number of set rooms. Once generated, checks are run on the X and Y axis against the extents of each room to determine whether the next room overlaps on each axis. If so, a straight corridor is generated to connect the two. If no straight path exists, the generator plots a point between the two rooms to mark a position for turning the corridor. Each room in the dungeon is generated from an array. This array stores the location of each tile used to produce the dungeon. In this example, we have a room size of 5. Using the standard settings of the generator, floor tiles are removed or culled from the array. This makes the room look a little more interesting. Each remaining tile then runs queries to determine what it's surrounded by and where to place walls. If corridors are detected, doors are spawned instead of walls to allow access. The tiles then run further checks to determine what is positioned diagonally in all directions. This is used for positioning the inner and outer corner assets for the room. This tool has a wide range of variables exposed for customization, and the dungeon comes packaged with its own directional light, skylight and volumetric fog. A selection of these variables are available in the demo version of the generator, but this tool is capable of much more, from modifying texture settings to spawning items and enemies in the dungeon. By using instanced static meshes for the dungeon's environment, the generator doesn't take up too much processing power. This allows for the generation of large numbers of rooms. New dungeons can be generated with the click of a button, and previous configurations can be reloaded by using the dungeon's seed. This tool includes 2 asset packs that I have produced for this dungeon, allowing the overall style of the dungeon to be switched between dungeons and caves. It is also very easy to replace these with your own user-created assets. As previously mentioned, included in the exposed variables are the texture settings for all of the assets used in the generation. This allows for easy customization of the included assets, allowing users to tailor the dungeon to their own specific requirements. The combination of these features make this tool incredibly versatile and easy to integrate into any project, with use cases ranging from dungeon crawling roguelikes to visual aids for tabletop gaming. If you're interested in seeing any of my other projects, feel free to check out my portfolio at nebulaskullstudio.com. Thank you for watching.